Hey, how's it going, man?
Good, man. I can barely hear you there, Rich.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now okay?
Yeah, you crank it up a little bit more.
Okay, how's this?
Where you at?
I'm speaking through a speakerphone right now, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Close, dude.
Okay, can you hear me at all, though?
No, man, I hear you pretty good.
Okay, let's get on with this, obviously. First question. I just want to talk to you about how you, as a musician, have contributed to, obviously, the yesteryear of the metal scene. Specifically, I'm just wondering, as being a contributor to the tune Walk and what I've seen on how kids have responded to that song, like that's played live by a lot of other up-and-coming, younger generation bands. How do you feel about that kind of tune and that kind of bass line that you've helped contribute to? Like, do you ever have any thoughts on that, or?
Well, I'm flattered. I mean, thanks, is all I can say.
I mean, it just seems to be like that whole song and that whole movement that you guys started back then. It was just such a national anthem for, the metal scene, if you want to call it that, like from the the mid '90s and whatnot. So
we were pretty goddamn good, just like we are today.
That's right. That's right. Obviously, let's get on with a lot of the down stuff. Just give me a second here. Okay. Now, I know that you guys were doing, like with Down, it's been always kind of like a full-time thing and then a part-time thing. Now, with you guys putting out your third album here, how much is Down a full-time band now? Like, I'm not just talking about full-time like for the next 2 years, but full-time as a permanent thing.
Well, we got, when we got together a couple of years, what am I talking about, a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
We said, look, everything else just has to go on the side. We got a side project. You want to do it on the fucking side.
Mm-hmm.
We have time off away from where, Down takes us little breaks.
Yeah.
Which are very small this time. It's gonna be, dude, basically, we got a lot of work to do,
Yeah.
We got a lot of places to go, a lot of fucking people to see. And we said, all these other bands are going to have to go.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it. And, who's willing to do that? And everybody raise their hands. So, it's good to jam with other people when you're off, when you're not playing with the same guys every night,
Yeah.
But there'll be no more hiatus in between these 5 years. I mean, obviously Philip's back surgery, fucking personal tragedy, and fucking hurricanes will definitely put a little dip.
Of course, yeah.
In the timepiece.
Yeah.
So that's what took so long with this one, and also it took us, a year to make this record, really.
Right. Now, obviously, that you guys are now going to remaster the first two albums. I mean, obviously a lot of bands are doing remasters and whatnot, but do you ever see it down the road where, as the technology improves from like today's era, do you ever see what you're remastering today, you might remaster in 3-4 years or maybe 5 years down the line again?
We talked about me going and playing bass on that first record and remixing and remastering that one.
Yeah.
And putting it out both ways. There's all kinds of different ways that we can package this kind of stuff. It just, just right now our focus is basically we hadn't played the stage in 5 fucking years.
Right.
And on a schedule like this, and in fact, almost all these shows have been sold out, man. So it's our fan base is just incredible right now.
Right.
It's killer. But we have so many songs in the can that we can put out right now that it's retarded.
Yeah.
So during those times when we're like putting together a new record or something else, we can be working on different kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
We're just trying to find a cool place in New Orleans that we can do that.
Right.
Whether it be like the Down fucking headquarters,
Yeah.
All your shit there, and then you've got 2 different studios, different things at different times.
Okay.
That's my goal, but the rest of the guys, I don't know what the fuck they want to do.
Right. No, it makes sense. I mean, now, like, obviously during when this album came out, there was a couple of leaks on the internet, blah, blah, blah. I mean, where does a typical band stand on it in this today's era of how the music industry is? Is this something that you kind of like support, or are you totally against, or like what's your stance on it as a musician?
This is the same industry that put out the dual cassette recorder,
Yeah.
the dual CD burner,
Yeah.
and they wonder now why this has gone to fucking hell.
Yeah.
They're fucking idiots.
Right.
Okay, now, in the present time, they send out full fucking records to journalists
Yeah.
a month ahead of time so they can make their deadlines.
Yeah.
Instead of them just stream loading songs where you can't get to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're still fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know, I was sitting there when, a month before that just fucking putting out fires, just stamping them out.
Yeah.
You know? But you can only, once it's out there, man, I mean, once it's there, it's there.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck.
Right.
So, all I can say is come to the show and see the show. And, I was talking about the fan base a minute before, and it's just, go to this down/NOLA board and just look at the fans on there.
Yeah.
They're fanatical.
Yeah, obviously.
Like the way the Pantera fans used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy, and that's grassroots, just nothing but come to the show and fucking have a good time and let it rip.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And as far as it's like the internet and all that shit.
Yeah.
People making money off of my stuff. I do not like whatsoever.
Okay.
There's not a fucking thing I can do about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm also, I'm one of the, I guess you call them niches that depends on the advertising of music labels, and that's dried up. I mean, it forces a lot of small independent mags like myself out of, not business, but going on online and stuff, so
yeah,
everyone's affected.
I mean, the internet, it's hell. You can sell dog shit on that fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Put somebody out of business down the street because that dog shit smells better than the other one, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good way of comparing it.
But what do you do? I mean, what?
That's a problem you can't. I mean,
You really can't. And these